It's about the Amityville Horror. The year is 1975. George and Kathy Lutz, along with their 3 children, move into a large, newly renovated house in Amityville, Long Island, New York. The house is a dream come true for George, a successful real estate agent, and Kathy, a stay-at-home mom. But their dream quickly turns into a nightmare. Shortly after moving in, the Lutzes begin to experience strange and terrifying things. They hear voices, see apparitions, and are physically attacked. George becomes increasingly paranoid and violent, and Kathy begins to have visions of the house's previous occupants, the DeFeo family, who were murdered in the house in 1974. The Lutzes eventually flee the house in terror, only 28 days after moving in. They claim that the house is haunted by the ghosts of the DeFeo family, and their story becomes a national sensation. The Amityville Horror has been the subject of books, movies, and documentaries. Some people believe that the Lutzes' story is true, while others believe that it is a hoax. But one thing is for sure, the Amityville Horror is one of the most chilling and unforgettable ghost stories of all time. Here is a more detailed account of the Lutzes' experiences in the Amityville Horror house. The Lutzes first noticed something strange about the house on their first night there. They were awakened by the sound of loud banging noises coming from the basement. George went downstairs to investigate, but he found nothing. The next day, Kathy was in the kitchen when she saw a strange, dark figure standing in the doorway. She screamed and George came running, but the figure was gone. Over the next few days, the Lutzes experienced a series of increasingly disturbing events. They would hear voices calling their names, see apparitions of people and animals, and feel cold spots in the house. George began to have nightmares, and Kathy started to have visions of the DeFeo family. One night, George woke up to find a demonic figure standing at the foot of his bed. He was so terrified that he ran out of the house and didn't come back until morning. The Lutzes finally decided to leave the house on December 13, 1975, after only 28 days of living there. They claimed that the house was haunted by the ghosts of the DeFeo family, and their story became a national sensation. The Amityville Horror House has been the subject of much speculation and debate. Some people believe that the Lutzes' story is true, while others believe that it is a hoax. There is no definitive answer, but the Amityville Horror remains one of the most chilling and unforgettable ghost stories of all time. In the years since the Lutzes left the house, it has been sold several times. The new owners have reported experiencing some of the same strange and terrifying phenomena as the Lutzes. In 1979, the house was the subject of a book by Jay Anson, The Amityville Horror. The book was a bestseller and was adapted into a movie in 1979. The Amityville Horror House is still standing today. It is located at 112 Ocean Avenue in Amityville, New York. The house is now a private residence and is not open to the public. Whether or not the Amityville Horror story is true, it is a tale that has captured the imagination of people around the world. The house has become a symbol of evil and terror, and its story continues to be told and retold.